you enjoy that? I didn't.
It's been almost a year since I first did this series, and we're finally on to episode 3, so let's go. Welcome back to Analysing Spy Games. This is a series where I am sent loads of wonderful spy games by loads of wonderful people in my Discord server, which you can join, and we then go through and we pick out a few for me to watch, comment on, make fun of. The main goal is that you can go away learning something from these people, and these people can go away learning something from me. With that in mind, let's jump straight into the games, shall we? Our first game here is from a person called Psy, or Psystrade. They have 1,706 hours in TF2 and 69 hours on Spy. However, they are apparently a soldier main. But what's really interesting about this video, as I'm sure you've already noticed, is that they have an eye tracker going on here. So we'll see what we can draw from that. So far, they look like they've just been looking at their own unusual, which is quite funny. But this is going to be interesting. I haven't seen Spy gameplay with an eye tracker, I don't think, before. That's a good start. So what loadout are we running? We're running the Invis Watch, or a reskin of it called the Quackenbert, and the Kunai. Didn't pay attention to what gun we're having. We're also on Mercenary Park, which is actually a pretty decent map for Spy, I found. Oh, they almost believed it. That engineer didn't quite go forward enough. I like the I like seeing the eye tracker dash to the bits of metal there, bits of ammo that you can use for cloak. Keeping your eye on the enemy at all times, very nice. Nicely timed stab. Yeah, get out of there. Using stock revolver, which is always a good choice. So this is a pretty solid loadout. Ooh, get out of there. Nice. Picking up of the ammo to extend your cloak. I think you've spotted that mini sentry, but ooh. Okay. Okay, maybe aim needs improving. Something like TR Walkway or just good old practice, I suppose, will help you out there. Your kill sound is the SpongeBob Bwomp sound. Yeah, you need to stay out of basically wherever your team is pushing forward, you should be pushing the other direction, essentially. But I appreciate that you didn't have many directions to go. Wow, that knockback from that sentry really helped you out there. Keeping an eye on our disguise, I suppose. Keeping an eye on our kill streak as well, perhaps. Pyro did not hear the decloak. Nice. I would have stayed continuing for the Pyro, really. Whenever you can go for the Pyro instead of someone else, you always want to go for the Pyro first, because he is your biggest enemy. This is good, though, running back into your team. Yeah, that's good, because if you were by yourself, you would have been toast there. Literally. That's a good thing about defense, as I said in my latest video. Being able to run back towards your team. I would grab that big ammo and just, yeah, there you go. Grab that ammo, get a lot of cloak, go in. So you spotted the engineer, you appear to be going for him. Did you sap that sentry or not? Okay. I thought you were not sapping the sentry to not alert the engineer that you were behind him, which is a good thing to do as Spy. If you're planning on sapping an engineer, it's better not to sap his things, because then obviously he's going to turn around. But I think your team took care of him, so you were able to go in for the sap. So you've got your eye on this medic. You're going to time... Yes, nice. Timing to cut him off. Nicely done. They do have a second medic, though, who is now very aware of you. However, if they're pushing forward with their heavy, you might be able to get something here. Let's see. Yeah, just take the heavy. And I would have gone for the Pyro. Okay, this is good. I'd start heading towards a metal pack if you can find one. Oh, this is bad. Bad decloak. No, he's going to turn around. This corridor's a dead end. Never mind, he's just there to admire the to admire the secrets, I guess. Nice. 9 kill streak, very nice. I mean, this isn't the most experienced enemy team, but still. Will you get both of these medics? Nah. You can always get one medic, but not the other. Whoa! You really panicked there. Yeah, that's just less about panicking there. Wow, can we go back on that? So what happened here? You got the stab. And then you just... Wow! Look at that! You had the stab on the heavy and then you shook your mouse off of him. Oh, that's really a shame. Look at that, you had it. Ah! Yeah, just keep calm after the stab. No worries, you've got loads of health from the kunai. You should be keeping calm. I think the heavy barely noticed you were there, even after he killed you, to be honest. Yeah, you can get these heavies. So... Wow, there's 3 of them. Yes, good, using cover to decloak. Wow, that worked out very well. That worked out very, very well. Nice job using the environment to your advantage here, decloaking behind those pillars, because heavies are actually, at that distance, are actually insanely good at tracking invisible spies and mowing them down. Even with the 20% damage buff you get from cloaking. This is good, decloaking so they don't see you through spawn wall hacks. Yeah. Okay, we're going for that soldier? No, I think we're just hanging around here. You got people on the point. Oh, it's all the heavies again. I think they've got it. No, they haven't. The team's coming in. Nice. Nicely done. I think that's GG. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, not much you could have done there. Just about staying calm, really, I think, but... Nice. Good game. You did your job well, I think. You top scored, you got a 10 kill streak. Did everything that a spy needed to in that game. Just what I said about keeping calm after the stab to help you both get out of situations and possibly get other stabs that you might have been able to get, but very well done. On to the next game. This is by a user who is now deleted on my Discord server, but that's okay. They have 52 hours on Spy, 841 hours on TF2, and they say Spy is probably the closest thing I have to a main. So, let's see what we can pick out here. Looks like we're on Upward, a 720 pixel wide Upward. We're using the stock knife, which they appear to be showing off quite nicely. Can't tell what cloak or watch we've got, cloak or gun we've got going on. I hope it's cloak and dagger. I love some good cloak and dagger gameplay. Wow, that was very unfortunate. All those blinks you got there. No, wait out that Uber. Uber is 8 seconds long. So if you just count that in your head, stay under cloak. Well, never mind, the heavy does not suspect a thing, apparently. You shouldn't have gotten away with that, but there you go. So we're on stock revolver. I think we're also on stock watch. Yes, we are, because you just picked up ammo without decloaking. Yeah, that's a spy, you got him. He's moving slower than you, so you can catch up for the stab.
I'm a spy, Christian Knight spy, Christian Knight spy.
Yeah, we know, don't worry, we know. What is this? What is happening? How much health did this spy have? My guy took... He took like 6 shanks.
I'm a spy, Christian Knight spy, Christian Knight spy.
He just wouldn't stop. My god. Alright, anyway, moving on. So we've got the all-stock loadout here, which is always reliable, of course. I don't think you entirely knew what you were going to go for when you went in for that stab, but you somehow... So far it seems you're just sort of getting away with things rather than going for things and then getting them. That's unfortunate. Again, why did you approach from the front there? You could have taken... You could have gone around the rock to the left here and possibly gotten a good stab. I guess maybe you thought he was going to carry on past the rock, so you wanted to go the other way. But yeah, you don't want to confront people head on like this. Okay, yeah, stay away from those pyros. Move on, move on. You didn't pick up any of that ammo on the ground. There was so much ammo on the ground you could have used for cloak there. It's hard to tell because of the video quality, but there's one there. There's another ahead of you right there next to that medic. You need to pick up that ammo whenever you can see it. Wow, that medic just left the game. You could have gone for the stab. I appreciate that you might have panicked a little bit. Again, you could have gone for that demo. You seem to be sort of not hanging back, which is weird because that's kind of what a spy is supposed to do. But keep as far back as you can. Keep your back pressed to that back wall. Like here, you went in straight for the cart. I would have moved along this back wall to the left here and waited for this demo so I could get the stab on him. Again, demo moves slower than you do, so you can get the stabs on them pretty easily. Again, what was the plan? Luckily our heavy is absolutely destroying, so you should be good. I would have checked behind me before going for this stab, because, you know, they usually push up with other people, and it's a good job that soldier moved behind that building so you didn't get shot by that sentry gun there. Again, you're not looking behind you when you're going for these stabs. You always need to check just behind you before you go for a stab to see if anyone's following you, because if you're going to die before you get the stab, then no point going for it, obviously. This is good, taking an alternate route to get to the cart. Nicely done. There you go. Very nice. Managed to stop that push a little bit more. Okay, that shouldn't have worked. What you did here, you just went straight for it. That's quite a side stab. Yeah, you should have hung back even just a little bit, because that guy surely had teammates following him up. How are none of these people noticing you? Wow, that was very unfortunate. Yeah, that was a lag spike. Not your fault. It happens. Messes up everything you've ever done in life. I think cloak management is a big thing you should get better at. I would have stayed cloaked pretty much all this time. I don't know why you're hanging with your team. You can go forward. And I don't know why did you decloak when you got set on fire? The effects of afterburn wear off quicker when you're decloaked, and also you take less damage from it. So if you get set on fire like that and you're near your team who can help you out, then I would just stay cloaked. Nice. Again, I would check behind me before going for this, but nicely done. Engaging these medics with melee is an interesting choice because they can very easily random crit you, but pays off. Again, I would have just hung back and let my team clear it up. Yeah. Whoa! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that was sad, man. That should have. We'll have those stabs. What was that? Why did you? What was the shoot and stab combo? I like it. Just go for the stab or shoot him. You don't have to do both. Shooting them just lets them know that you're there. But I appreciate the assertive dominance, I suppose. Yeah, you can. I would have gone for that sniper and pyro up there, but you get the medic pick, so yeah, that's pretty good. Where was that pyro? What? He was there apparently. Yeah, go for the furthest targets back. By that I mean the last target in a series of targets, if that makes sense, because then there's not people watching you while you stab. Gives you a little bit more time to either get away or go for another stab. Why didn't you pick up that ammo again? If it's there, take it. At the very least, it deprives the enemy team of using it.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Yeah, make use of a cloak. Go in for the back. They're not pushing. They must be up here. Wow. What a time to taunt heavy. I reckon they pressed G accidentally. Nice. Getting very nice timing on these medic picks. That's very good. You've got a very disciplined sense of target priority, which is always good to have. Or maybe it's just happening by chance. It's hard to tell. You can just crouch jump to get up that ramp, but yeah. Nice, 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 nice. How are you getting away with this? What was this? What was this? How? Why did you just panic? You could have just walked around him. Alright. God, what is happening? What is this? This is what are you fighting against training bots? What is this? All right, that's the game. You won, I guess. I suppose. I don't know who won in that really. My sanity certainly did not win. Okay, a few things. Overall, pretty good. I mean, I don't know whether it was because the enemy team wasn't very experienced or just you got lucky during that game, but if that's a typical game for you, then you're doing very, very well. Cloak management is hugely important in that. There were so many ammo packs that you could have picked up while you were low on cloak and you didn't for some reason. Maybe it's because you were too focused on getting stabs or something. But it's nice to keep an open mind and not stay hyper tunneling on one objective. Target priority was great. You got so many medic picks, some of which shouldn't have existed, but it worked for you. Overall, pretty good. It's hard to give a comment on whether you contributed to the win there because their team was pretty brain dead, and you were able to get away with a lot of things that you shouldn't. But still, from your personal perspective, good performance. Let's move on to the final game. This game is by a gentle person called Pickle Bob. They have 180 hours on TF2, so pretty new account. 40 hours on Spy, and they are a Spy main. So, let's give some good feedback here. We're running another Quackenbert, which is a Inviswatch reskin. Turn the volume up here. Kunai, and I haven't seen what gun we're running yet. Very nice. Scouts and sentry guns seem to be super easy combo for getting picks on them. Yeah, he was when he's what is this freeze frame? When he's aware of spies like that, don't go in for the kill. Go for another target because they're going to be checking their back. They're going to be checking around them. That's one of just the unfortunate downsides of having multiple spies on a team. No, I wouldn't go for that scout. Scouts are way too fast for you to generally get a stab on. Scout's probably going to be the class that you least tend to stab. So this is the loadout we're running. Inviswatch, we switched to the big earner, and I didn't even pay attention to what gun we're having. Latranja, yeah, it was Latranja. I don't really see the need for a loadout switch. But if you feel like that's close, oh never mind, you didn't switch loadouts. What is happening? Did you switch back to the? I want to make it clear that was not an edit that I put in. that was an edit in the actual video. You know, good to see some self-awareness. Again, check your back before you go for these stabs. It's the same issue as the previous person. You're just sort of going for them. But if there's a scout running it behind you and he's going to hit you with 2 meat shots, you know, it's nice to be aware of that beforehand. No. You have plenty of cloak. You have plenty of cloak. Get into a better position before you go for the stab. Or just wait for the pyro to kill him. Pick up the ammo from the heavy. Oh, I guess the pyro did. Unfortunate, running out of cloak. Blind stare stab, maybe? Nope. Ah, you're not going to get away. Yeah, running out of options there. Well, you were just making out with that scout there for some reason. Look at this pyro, man. Oh, no! 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 What? These games are messing with my sanity today. That pyro was just stood flaming, checking for spies, and then when he bumps into one, he just ignores it? Okay, picking your moments is good. That pyro seems to be facing one direction at any one time. It's good that you know about that little shortcut from spawn there. Most new players don't know about that. I would wait for a bigger distraction to come for your team to get this stab. Yeah, that's gonna... Okay, nice that you switched up the target once you realized you were in danger. Also nice that that spy just stood completely still for you to shoot him. Don't go towards the health pack. Do not go towards the health pack when you're trying to get away from someone. Run towards somewhere they wouldn't expect, like somewhere they've already checked, or somewhere in their own team area. Don't run towards health pack, because that's where they're going to be expecting you to be. And also don't run towards their team when you see Flame spy checking around, like you did there. What just happened to that medic? Did he... What? Oh, that was a spy. Look at him go. Okay. Again, what are you doing chasing a scout, man? You're not gonna be able to catch up to him. I'm sorry to break it to you. Okay, camping the cart, I suppose, to get that stab. Nice, nice. Just go forward. Just go forward. I didn't see a teleporter being set up by that engineer. Go even further back, dude. You can afford it. Oh, that was egregious. What was that? No, that should have... Look at that. Oh, come on. That's so sad. Ah, that should have been a stab, man. I'm sorry. And then the help from the kunai would have been able to help you escape from that situation. Well, you win some and you lose a lot more. As spy. Okay. Yeah, just go straight in. Their entire team is not here anymore. You can probably go for that sniper. Wait for them to shoot, so that the sound covers it. Is covered a little bit. Sound of your decloak, I mean. My guy just declined. My guy just declined the backstab. Again, check behind you when you go for this stuff. What? What happened? Why did you just look at the ground? Why is that a sensitivity issue or something? I don't know what happened there. You have plenty of cloak. Don't go for this. Stop going for scouts. Stop going for scouts. Stop doing it. I will ban you from my channel. Stop going for scouts. Stop it. What are you going to accomplish? Oh, you're gonna get a stab actually. So you know. Guess I'm wrong. Guess I'm the idiot. You don't need to be here. There's no one. There isn't a threat of them pushing right now. You can head back into their back line. God, they do have a lot of scouts. Stop. You're not gonna get anything done. So that's a spy, obviously, that engineer. Okay, well, you chose your target, I guess. I feel like you could have gotten more from that. I feel like they would have cleaned up that spy pretty quickly. Go around this corner and just hide. This little corner right here is a wonder spot for hiding a spy. Good that you knew where that ammo pack was. That was unfortunate. You had a stab there you could have gone for. And you also... I don't know why you picked up the ammo to get more cloak and then decided to just decloak and go for a stab instantly when you had lots of cloak to get you back into a better position. But, don't know. You've got to keep in mind that the panic of... the fact that these people are recording these videos for submission to be seen by however many people watch this probably adds a layer of panic that does affect their gameplay. So everything here shouldn't be taken at face value. I'm not sure whether you checked behind you when you went for the stab, but you should have, really. Yeah, this should be an easy stab. What? What was that? What? No! No! What? These games are melting. What? My brain is mush. My brain is mush from these games. He's on your team. He's on your team. I don't blame... What? Oh, that was a reflect rocket? That was a reflect rocket. From that pyro that went through that doorway and hit you. Wow. And they win. Okay. My brain feels slightly too fried to give a much important critique, but this has been an episode. These have certainly been spy games. I know that for certain. I think I said all I really needed to during those games. So that's it. If anything, actually, watching the people with less experience in the game probably lets you learn a lot more than you would just watching someone who's a professional at the game, because you can look at mistakes, identify them in your own gameplay, maybe get better, maybe not, but if you know what you're doing wrong, then you know what you have to do right, and I think that's probably important. So thank you for watching this episode of Analysing Spy Games. If you want to submit your own spy games for possible analysis, maybe, because it's a lot I have to get through, then join my Discord server and post it in the appropriate channel. But that's been it from me, so I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.
Activate the charge, Doctor.